Once you have tested your Chrome extension, you're ready to publish it. So what you need to do first is to go to the folder that contains all your Chrome extension parts. And I'm on a Mac, so this is how I'm doing on a Mac. You can do this in other ways on a PC. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to compress. Pretty much I'm just going to turn that whole folder into a zip file. So here you can see I have my zip file for this. So I can't upload the whole folder, I have to upload a zip file. I'm going to go back here, I'm going to click to the web store. Again, if you open a new tab, you can click apps to get to your web store. And then I'm going to click the gear icon and go down to developer dashboard. It's going to have you sign in again. Usually I've signed in recently, so I don't need that to happen. And you can see where I have my published extensions already done. You'll go down to add new item. You'll choose the file, and you'll go and find where your file is. So again, mine was in my Google Drive. So I just need to go to it real quick. Here it is. And I'm going to click enter. Now it's going to upload. Now, this is where it will actually also, after you click upload, it will check the file to make sure everything's working in there. That everything kind of leads to what it's supposed to lead to. Now, a lot of my links and my buttons and stuff, they actually aren't real, because that's just up for you guys to create your own. So I may get an error message at this point. Again, the size of your file will determine how long it takes. So it actually worked. Now here's where you're going to do a couple things. Your name of the extension should be pulled from the manifest. You can add in a detailed description here. You can add in another icon here if you want, and this is kind of where give you kind of information here. You can do 128 by 128. So this is kind of where you can upload from your 128 by 128 icon you've already created. If you want to add in any screenshots, you can. If you're just publishing internally to your own staff, this part's not very important. You will have to go down to category and select one. So mine, I kind of called it accessibility. And then regions, select the regions you want. You do have to have some selected. So you can opt in for Google Play for Education. You do have to select the language. So mine was English, United States. Then the only other thing you go down to is here. Now, you will see this at a one-time developer registration fee of $5. But if you're publishing only inside of your Google Apps domain, you do not have to worry about this. What you'll click is private, and then you can either select everybody in your domain can see it, or if you go to only trusted users, you'll be able to select any Google group that you are the owner of. So not just a member of, you have to be the manager of that Google group. So this may be something if you just want to publish it, like say we selected so only to our students, I was able to select those classes. If I want to publish it to just our teachers, we have a Google group for just our teachers. But if it really doesn't matter if anybody, teachers or students on your Google domain will have it, you click this. You may have to talk to your Google Apps domain administrator in order to turn this on so you can publish extensions. Once it's there, you'll be able to publish these. And then you'll just click Publish Changes. Now, I am going to cancel out of this because I am not going to upload this. You'll hit Publish Changes. But what will happen is, let's go back to my developer dashboard here. If I click on, let's say this is one I sent for our instructional coaches, after I hit Publish Changes, it will take you to a screen that looks a lot like this. Now, it'll take a while for it to be available for people to download, but once it is, I'm going to go back for a second, all you have to do is click this, and you should be able to give them that link in order for them to be able to install it. So once it shows up like this, you'll be able to email that out and everybody should be able to install it. Of course, you can also push this onto people's Chrome accounts if that's another way you want to get that to them. So this step, it can take a little time for it to be published, but otherwise just follow those steps and you'll have your Chrome extension all ready for other people to use. Now, if you need to update it, all you will do is you will go to Edit, and you will go to Upload Updated Package. And this is where you have to make sure your manifest of your new update I just create a copy of my Chrome extension each time I want to update it, and then I change the numbers and then I make all my changes. Then you just upload, update a package. Everything's pretty much the same as before, and then you'll click Publish Changes for it to push out. It could take up to a day for the changes to be pushed out to all Chrome accounts. But so that's why a lot of your changes, your day-to-day stuff is happening in your Google Docs. That happens almost within a minute. But if you have to change those buttons or anything big about your extension, do know that it could take up to a day. So there you go. Create your extension, publish it, push it out, and you can make sure you listen to user feedback so you can be constantly improving your extension as you go along. It's very easy to make those updates and changes.